I posted a video, I don't know, was it yesterday or the day before, on being at Mandalay Bay on September the 20th. I was there, I don't know, midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm playing nickel slots. And as I'm playing nickel slots, I'm recording, and I record the center bar at Mandalay Bay. Center bar, that's the popular bar. And I catch this guy at the bar in the video. Well, it didn't mean anything to me at that time, and it's fuzzy, it is hard to identify. And then I started wondering if this is Paddock, the serial killer. Well, of course, it's not clear enough to say that it is. But all I know is that he stayed at Mandalay. He drank, so he would be at a bar. He played video poker. They've got video poker machines at the bar. And it kind of looks like he's talking to somebody. Well, you know what? You got to have a little imagination. And this is what people lack, including authorities. They're posting these pictures all over Las Vegas. That's where I'm hearing on the news. If anybody knows anything about him. Well, these pictures, let me tell you, I've seen pictures of him. Maybe 3 or 4 different kinds of pictures. None of them look alike. You look at those pictures and say, these people aren't even related. They're so different. But here's a lead for you FBI people and police at Las Vegas. The guy stayed at Mandalay. Okay? Well, did he stay in his room 24 hours a day? Did they provide a slot machine for him to play in his room? I doubt it. He probably came downstairs to the casino floor and played and drank. Why would he stay in his room 24 hours a day? So if he came down Mandalay to the center bar and drank in the casinos down there and played video poker, maybe someone would recognize him. Of course, his pictures are so different, it's hard to say that they'd recognize him. But instead of saying, holding up a picture, have you seen this man before? No, you don't approach it that way. You ask the people serving drinks on the floor, did you serve somebody that was a rapid, fast, big, heavy gambler? Oh, yeah. Instead of showing a picture. Did you serve someone who was a big, heavy gambler and a big drinker, wanting drinks constantly? Oh, yeah. That's the kind of questions you ask, not holding up a picture on a billboard or in somebody's face. Do you recognize this person? But let's assume that he gambled on the floor and drank downstairs at the center bar. Well, that's not important. Here's what's important. If he was at the center bar and he was talking to somebody, who was he talking to? You ask the bartender the same questions. Did you have a heavy gambler and a heavy drinker at the bar at approximately this time? Yeah, I remember that now. Do you remember who he's talking to? Well, I mean, it could be a tourist, so he would have no idea. But what if it was a regular who comes to Mandalay Center Bar? And the bartender says, yeah, oh, he was talking to so-and-so. I know him. I know her. There is your lead. Trying to spot mass killer Paddock by his pictures is fruitless and useless. How do you identify this guy? How do you find him? How do you track him? by his unusual gambling. I've been in many casinos over many years. And what I read about Paddock's gambling, how heavy it was, I've never seen a slot machine player like that in all the casinos. If you asked me, did you ever see anybody bet $1,000 a hand on a video poker machine? Let me tell you, if I ever saw that, I'd never forget it. I could point him or her out easily. So quit the pictures and start looking for the behavior.